Yo, breaking news, breaking news. Keyshawn versus Edwin De Los Santos is officially off, with Keyshawn missing weight. So the fight is off between Keyshawn Davis and Edwin De Los Santos. This is just a horrible look for Keyshawn, man. I just can't get behind this or respect any of this behavior. Keyshawn missed weight by an outstanding 4 pounds, coming in at 139 pounds. So he was stripped of his WBO belt, and to me, this all just looks like a setup. First, Keyshawn was draining down Edwin to 135, and Edwin looked very drained at the weigh-in. And then usually, when a fighter misses weight, but they try to make it, they only miss it by 1 or 2 pounds, and they look very drained on that scale. But to me, this looked intentional, like Keyshawn was trying to gain any advantage he could. This means a lot of things for Keyshawn's career. He fumbled this opportunity. This was his moment to make his first title defense in front of his hometown crowd against a tough opponent in Edwin. And to me, Edwin looks like the big winner of this whole situation. Keyshawn and Edwin's team tried to work another deal out to keep the fight on, but Edwin's team said it's just not what they were looking for, so now the fight has been called off. Something that also throws me off about this whole situation is that Thursday night, Keyshawn called out Abdullah Mason, who is ranked number 2 in the WBO rankings, saying things like, "Let's make it happen, Bob. Where's his dad at? You're walking into something tough, Pops." And he even said, "After our fights, let's make it happen." And while Keyshawn was saying all these things to Abdullah, talking tough in front of the media, Keyshawn knew that he would not be making the weight and he would be stripped and would have to move up to 140. So this is where I'm coming from when I said I can't respect this behavior. That was a clout chase move. After pulling that big publicity stunt with Abdullah, Keyshawn has now been stripped of his belt, he missed weight, he's no longer fighting on Saturday, and now the same guy he was popping it to is now headlining Keyshawn's card in Keyshawn's hometown. Funny how karma works. This is just not professional for Keyshawn, and he could lose a lot of fans and star power in his young career. You have to understand, many people work paycheck to paycheck, saving up every last dollar they have to go watch their hometown fighter in Keyshawn Davis, and this is what they get, and they're stuck with the tickets, not even going to see the fight that they bought the tickets for. Keyshawn may even gain many haters for this, but the person who could capitalize from this the most is Abdullah Mason. He is now headlining his first card for the first time in his young career in an arena that's sold out. And if you were in tune with Abdullah Mason, then you already know what kind of performance you can expect from him. Abdullah already has 1 foot into his superstardom, and this may just be that next step, because that WBO belt Keyshawn was just stripped of, Abdullah is ranked number 2, and that belt is vacant, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I'm very disappointed in Keyshawn. I was very much looking forward to this fight and breaking down why I was right in my last video. I just made a video that reached like 6,000 views. Like, I can't even believe it's at like 6,000 views. That's crazy. And we hit 100 subscribers, so I really appreciate y'all. But I was really looking forward to breaking down that last fight and basically explaining why I was right and how Keyshawn would have stopped Edwin. But now I just can't respect Keyshawn until he shows me a reason to respect him again, because this is just what's wrong with boxing. And for someone that wants to push boxing to gain back its rightful popularity, I can't push this or promote this to you guys or try to swing it anyway, because Keyshawn is one of my favorite fighters, but I can't be biased on this channel. If I do want boxing to grow and grow in the right direction instead of the way that it's heading, I have to be unbiased, and I have to let you guys know that this was corny, this was fraudulent, and this is not how boxing should look. So yeah, this is just a quick video. I just wanted to get this out there and let you guys know what I was thinking and what's been on my mind about this fight, because, you know, many guys saw my breakdown from my last video and I got some good positive feedback on that. So I just wanted to give you guys my insight on what I feel after Keyshawn missed weight today. And yeah, much love. Thank you guys for watching. Smash that like button. Peace.